What's going on, guys? Chu here, bringing you another review on Spy Family. And this episode, I just gotta say, was very sad, gut-wrenching even. I feel bad for Lloyd. We know that's not his real name. Only few people know that. I don't know how many people that are alive know his real name, but boy was this episode pretty hard to watch. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that helps out tremendously. And I gotta say, you guys have been supportive. You guys are helping grow the channel. But the goal is I want to at least get to 100 before the end of the year. That's my goal. Small goals. I'm trying to keep it realistic. I want you guys to support me there. It would help out tremendously. Love the viewership. Continue to like, subscribe, help out. So let's get to it. So we have in this episode, at the very beginning, Lloyd waking up, and he sees a destruction that has happened in his town of Lewin, I believe, and he is just in utter shock. He looks for the old lady. Her building has been collapsed inside. You can only imagine what's happened to her. His mother was searching for him everywhere. They luckily find each other, and he's just in shock as to what happened. And he's like, wait, we can't leave. I have school tomorrow, and just the fact that he doesn't fully grasp it, and it's really sad because, a kid, especially at that age, they have no idea what's going on, and they only hear maybe small portions of things, and just getting their life basically destroyed because of war and whatnot. I can only imagine, and I feel for those people that are in the real world just having to go through that. It's just awful and difficult. I cannot. It's just rough. And so it made this episode even darker as we went on, and we see that, his mother moves with him to a different town over where his family was at. One can assume that his father isn't around. He's probably have already perished, to be honest with you. And, I don't know how long he was there, but it looked like he was somewhat happy and things were looking somewhat better. Unfortunately, that city or that town also did not get spared, and this time around he did not have the luxury to go home. And he lost his mother and possibly aunt or whoever, and his life changed, knowing or feeling that he had lost everything at this point, and having to basically survive off his scraps for as long as he did, until the point to where he was able to enlist and lie about his age and getting into the army. We see that he actually gets through, and he does what he has to do, and by chance he meets Frankie, who's on the opposite opposite side. They interact, but Frankie's actually doesn't want to do this anymore. He's like, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be fighting. It's just propaganda, and it's wrong. And with Lloyd, he's just angry. He's hurt, and he's upset, and all those things are justified. Luckily, he does not kill Frankie. He does end up getting hurt, and he by chance meets his friends, and it's beautiful. It's nice to see him crying and being happy for a little bit, and he wanted to be with his friends. And I want to say that was possibly the last glimmer of real, true, genuine emotion that he had before tragedy struck and his friends were gone, and he adopts a new personality. He's just very dark and gets recruited into what he is now. And it's just a really sad story. And he wakes up and he realizes, oh, I'm in Lloyd's house, and Anya's trying to comfort him. And when he realizes he fainted over the fact that he has to worry about where the plan is at, but hearing that her and Damien are friends kind of makes him feel a bit fuzzy and says, take care of your friends. So really upsetting, just completely destroying a kid's life because of war and where he's at now, and it's rough. So this was a difficult episode to watch, but I still appreciated it. But that is it for me, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, leave a like, comment below your thoughts, and as always, guys, again, thank you so much. Stay safe, take care of yourselves and others, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. As always, though, I'll catch you all later.